Dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the presentation of our project Free Meals for the Ones in Need. Some people are having tough times. Maybe some have lost their jobs, their families, or homes. Especially during this corona crisis, a lot of people are struggling even worse. In today's presentation, we're going to talk about the following topics. At first, Emma will give you a short overview of the project. After that, Sergey will introduce our team and tell us more about each function the team members have. In addition to that, Emma is also going to present our goals, and Christoph will tell you more about what we've achieved. Furthermore, Thomas will show you which tools we have used to plan, work, and organize our project. And last but not least, Jasper will tell you what we've learned through this whole project.
All right, thank you, Vivian. So our first thought was that there are people in need who don't have enough to eat at home and who live on the breadline. Therefore, our project is all about providing free meals for the people in need. So, for example, for big families, homeless people, or unemployed people. Our project start date is the 25th of September 2020, and the project ends on the 25th of January 2021. We divided the project into 4 main phases. The first phase is the project management, where we prepare a strategy and a plan, define the goals, and appoint the manager and the owner. Then we have the pre-event phase, where everything happens that has to be done before the actual event. So we have to organize sponsors, food and money, and a cleaning company, then book a location, allocate personnel, decide on the menus, organize the advertisement, and provide the sign-up paper to the public because people have to sign up the evening before they come and get the meal. Then we have our main event phase, which would be from the 1st of December 2020 till the 7th of January 2021. There, every day we have to check the number of participants, then pick up the food, prepare the meals by 6 p.m., put the food into boxes, then supervise the food distribution, and finally prepare the bookkeeping. And in the end, we have the post-event phase, where we have to analyze the whole project, finish the bookkeeping, and ask for feedback from the participants. And now Sergey will introduce you to our team.
Thank you, Emma. So I'm gonna introduce our team members to you. First, we have our project owner, who is our lecturer, Miss Olga Zderea. Her main duties as a team member will be to support the whole core project team, to contribute to the project management phase, which means that she is responsible for the strategy, and she would also be responsible for closing of the pre-event and the event phase. Secondly, we have Vivian Colm, who's our project manager, and she's responsible for the whole project. So starting from facilitating project meetings, creating plans, starting with the implementation, leading controls, analysis, kick out the project. She's also responsible for defining goals, allocating personnel, and organizing a location in the cleaning company. Next, we have Jasper Berg, who is our administration head. He's responsible for assisting the project manager. He is responsible as well for the administration, so checking the number of participants and supervision of the food distribution. As our accounting head, we have Emma Foradori, who is responsible for the accounting and the bookkeeping. She also contributes to the project management. Next on our list, as a head of marketing, we have Mr. Christoph Schmidt, who's responsible for the marketing. So advertising in newspapers, radio, TV, and so on, so that people can hear about our project. He organizes sponsors, provides the sign-up papers for the public. Next, we have Thomas Rauch, who's a cook. He's responsible for cooking and deciding on menus, preparing the meals, and putting the foods in the boxes that would later be distributed to our people. And last but not least, as a purchasing head, we have Sergey Vasic, who's responsible for the purchasing of food and the kitchen equipment. And now my friend Emma will tell you more about the goals of the project.
Okay, so one of our goals is to provide simple, which means not more than 3 main ingredients. Then nutrient, so no fast food, but high protein and healthy meals. And vegetarian and non-vegetarian food. We also want to appease the hunger of 25 people per evening from 6 p.m. until 8 p.m. And we would like to support those people who do not have enough food, especially during Christmas time, where everyone else is having a good time with loads of food. And finally, we want to implement the project in the given time span without delays. One of our non-goals is making profit, because we don't want to make profit as the event is a non-profit event. Then we don't want to employ other people, so it's just the 6 of us. And finally, we don't want to create confusion or fights because, of course, meals are limited. And now you will hear more about the tools from Thomas.
Thank you very much, Emma. So moving on to the next topic. These are the various tools we used for the documentation, as well as the planning process of different tasks. So first of all, we used Bring, which is a grocery list that we utilize to have an overview of all the ingredients necessary and how much of each ingredient we need for to be able to provide all the different meals. Secondly, as most teams did recently, or we also used the video conference platform Zoom to plan and coordinate tasks and discussions. Next, we used WhatsApp for quick questions, help, checkups in between, and whatsoever. In the WhatsApp group, we scheduled meetings, sent documents, and organized many processes. We used Google Docs to enable simultaneous working on the same document for all team members. This also provided us with backups in case documents got corrupted or lost. And it's just a cloud solution, basically. For documents that were created and edited by a single person, we used the various Microsoft Office programs such as Word, Excel, or PowerPoint. Via email, we communicated with our project owner, as well as various stakeholders and direct sponsors to keep them up to date with the project. We've also made usage of various social media apps such as Instagram and Facebook to advertise our project and spread awareness to the problem at hand that we're trying to solve with our project.
Thank you, Thomas. So now let us continue with the results of our project. First of all, the exertion of the whole project was a total success. We also managed to make the project owner, Ms. Zarea, content with our achievements. The event phase was implemented successfully as well. All of the objectives and goals that have been set were reached throughout the process. During the different project phases, luckily, no major incidents or problems that could have inhibited the realization of the project occurred. Now, let us come to some more specific results and numbers. In total, 950 people participated in the event phase. And as the event was scheduled for 38 days, this means that every day we had the maximum amount of participants, namely 25. The financial results are as follows. In total, we had 10,000 euros from our sponsors at disposal. At first, we thought that the project cost would sum up to about 7,095 euros. Nevertheless, we underestimated this number a bit, which led us to a total cost amount of 8,100 euros. As one of our objectives is that we do not want to make profit, we will donate the remaining 1,900 euros to charity. That was everything from my side. Thank you. And now Jesper will continue.
Thank you, Christoph, and the rest of the team. First of all, I'd like to say I think we're all very proud of the achievements that we achieved during this project. And I'd just like to go through some of the things that we learned, as well as then finally some future steps that we will look into the future. And so first of all, we think time management. We saw the significance of time management as we had such an abundance of dates. And obviously the coronavirus, which actually got some people to move out of Austria from the country, including myself. Now this caused obviously the time zones to shift a little bit, and all of these different factors kept building up on the, I guess, essence and the significance of time management, so that we really learned the importance of that. And with time management, that kind of gets us to our next point of task management, because everybody had different and significant tasks respective to themselves. So it was really important that with so many moving parts, we kind of allocate roles efficiently and then actually execute them efficiently as well. So that was really important. And then something which I think probably the most important thing that we all learned was the significance of active collaboration and communication between the team, as well as sponsors and outside stakeholders like Thomas mentioned, as well as our project owner. And then before we go to the future steps, I think a good way to sum up what we've learned is really the significance of some of the fundamental team elements or team building elements. And now, so what are the future steps that we can take from this experience and apply to our future projects and future assignments in general? And I think first of all, well, we have to evaluate our performance here, which goes through getting feedback from clients as well as our project owner. And then we have to analyze how we could execute with more, I guess, even greater performance next time we execute such an event. And with these checked off, we can continue to improve. And that was actually all for the last slide. And if we move a slide, yeah, I'd like to thank everyone for their attention. I hope you have a wonderful day and stay safe out there.